All right, so welcome back to DropFunnels. So like I said, I'm going to show you a landing page and we're going to build it from scratch. I'm going to give you some suggestions and whatnot. So what you mainly going to do, it doesn't necessarily matter what page you pick. I wouldn't do a coming soon or a thank you, obviously. Like some of them are a little bit obvious, but you can still do a sales page. Or even a video sales letter page, or you could do a checkout page. So let's do a checkout page because I want to show you how this can be super effective. So this, I'm just going to have it as test. So what we're going to do, we are going to just build the landing page. So not the thank you page on top of this. But once it's all in here, right? So you would come over to this little design arrow and it should kind of come up as a little template. So boom, template. This is actually really cool to have. If you have like a Google phone or a text communicator, like if you have Twilio or something like that, and you sign up for it, then I would definitely add your number. And it can be something simple as text me. And then you would put your phone number, right? You'd be surprised at how many people would send you a text. So, or you can say, text me the words, I'm in to this number, right? This would be your logo. And this is why a page like this is super powerful and really all you need for a landing page, right? So this would be like your awesome offer title. And then this would be like a little, this would be urgency / subtitle, and then cater towards your specific niche. So what I mean here, so we're going to use a checklist. So this is going to be an offer for a $7 checklist. So your awesome title would be, grab this checklist, or you would actually name it. So the ultimate checklist to have before hitting go on ads. That's an awesome, actually, I might create that. That's an awesome checklist, right? Because there are a shit ton of things you need to check off before you hit go on ads. So I'm literally like gonna write that down because that's really cool. And on ads, I literally just wrote it down. Good job. So, and then here would be like, this is an intensive checklist for ambitious women entrepreneurs who want to scale their business with paid advertisement, right? So that could be like that urgency or subtitle. And then this would be like, so you can actually say a subtitle and then you could have an urgency underneath, only available during the countdown. So it's literally like you have 4 minutes to make your mind up on this offer, which I love that, right? I love urgencies, not because it's like in your face rude, but because we live in such a fast and moving environment. There always needs to be urgencies, right? Because you need to be able to launch something and create that like hook them in fast before they say no and keep going. So if you're saying something like, hey, this is only available for the next 4 minutes and 9 seconds and counting, you better like make your mind up quick. And people make their minds up quick, especially when it's like right in their face. So that's kind of like the beginning of a call to action. So super powerful. So again, this is like your awesome title plus extra oomph. Because this would be kind of reiterating what it is here, but it would be, this is the type of checklist that you want to have in front of you before you hit go on Facebook ads or like whatever specific ads it would be. So we're just going to say Facebook ads. And then you can say, if you don't believe this, like I always like to make this funny. So like a little pun, like if you don't believe the text, just watch the video below. So this would be essentially a sales video. So this is like a really nice video from you. You can shoot it, you can upload it on Vimeo or Wistia or YouTube, and then you can link it over to here. Just make sure they're like unlisted and everything on those platforms. And then this is actually a checkout link. So the cool thing here is when you have, and this is called a two-step checkout. Oh, come on. Sorry, my computer's freezing. Because essentially what you're doing is you hit your name, last name, email, phone. If you want to do phone, you don't have to, you can always hide that. So that could be one, and you can change the colors and everything like that too. And then, sorry, my computer's lagging. I think it's giving up on me because it's Friday. And then essentially when they hit next, it would go to the second one, which would be over here. Oh, computer, you can't be this slow on me. So you see step one, and then this is step two. So billing address. And then of course, if you have an order bump, that would be on step two, which I'll show you in a second. And then you have your payment section. And essentially here's where you select the product. So I'm just showing you like it keeps going. Payment method, like this is essentially how you want it to look like. So you can view step two. If it downloads, there it is. So that's what step two looks like, right? Payment method, that whole thing. But then you also want to put in the products. I'm slouching. So you can have a multi-product or single, and then these are obviously all your products. So you create those in DropFunnels, which I will show on a different video. And then you can also add order bumps in here too. So that's down here. So if you want a little order bump, so you can add one over there too. We're just going to say no for now. An order bump would just help you increase the cart value. So that would be like, I have a $7 checklist, but by the way, you know, you're here, you're putting in your cart information. Obviously you're interested. So here's something extra, right? So it could be a $7 checklist, but you could get the blueprint that walks you through how to set everything up before you go through the checklist, before you hit go on ads, right? And that is an additional $50. So your cart value is $57, but you just went from the idea of a $7 sale to a potential $57 sale, right? So that's a huge increase. So that's why, for the most part, always add order bumps. Sometimes people get way too obnoxious. I know a coach who is way too obnoxious with their order bumps, but you know, just having one order bump up there that makes sense to what you're selling, always do it. So this would be like a testimonial section. If you have testimonials, if not, just feel free to give more information on what they're about to purchase. And then of course you would have like a little footer, like you would have anything else, but it's very short and simple. All right. And then the minute they hit next and the payment goes through, then it would funnel them automatically to a thank you page. If you want, you don't have to have a thank you page. You can always have the thank you confirmation in the email, but I always like to have a thank you page reminding them to check their email. Or what's really cool is you can have a thank you page as a sales page, right? So when they click pay continue, it's like, thank you so much for your purchase. DM me below or DM me at your Instagram handle and let me know what you think about it. In the meantime, just to talk more about my offerings, if you want to hop on a free call to discuss X, Y, and Z, here's my program. If you want to scale your business faster, right? So there's, it would be like a sales page that automatically comes through once they submit their payment. So they're essentially a warm lead at this point. So you can move them through automatically to a hot lead with the right sales page. So I'm not going to go through a sales page on this training. So that's going to be probably like next week. I'm going to do sales page, and then I'm going to show you how to create a product. Super simple. I'm going to show you how to create a checkout page. Super simple. Because then the only thing left to do is for you all to sign up for DropFunnels and start building these and collecting payment, which is really exciting, right? So there's only like a couple of steps really needed. And these funnels, they're not like, a lot of people get intimidated by funnels because they think it's like this elaborate, like you click here, then you get this, and then you get this, and then you get this, and then you get this. We don't want that anymore, because realistically the user, he's on his phone, or she, and they're going through, and if they're like, click, click, oh my God, this is so annoying, click, 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 like just get me out of here. You don't ever want that, right? So you want like direct to the point, a landing page to a low ticket offer. Normally they make a purchase, maybe they have an order bump in there, and then you redirect to one page, a thank you sales page pitch into your higher ticket item, or a little more pricey point. So like if your cart value on this is 57, I would not jump to a $3,000 program on the sales page. I would jump to something a little bit more in between, which would normally be like your program or your group coaching program or something like that. So hopefully that all makes sense. But yeah, that's pretty much the simplicity of a landing page. There's tons. What's cool is like, if you aren't a builder or a designer, you don't have to start from scratch with DropFunnels. They have tons of templates you can go off of, and you can even turn a video sales letter. So we'll use this one. So replace existing. So you could use this and still create the exact same thing. So your logo, your header, here's your tagline and a button, a cool image. But the fun thing now is like, oh, hold up a minute. I want to actually make this and move him up. And then I want a checkout. So you can do a checkout form or a two-step. I'm going to pull it over here because I want them to check out right on this page. I'm just going to save it quick. Or you can drag it down a little bit further. Well, realistically, this would be, come on, computer. I know, precious baby. She's worked hard this week. She's ready for her 5 o'clock break. Aren't we all? So this would be, I would actually, so this could be an image that maybe I do want to add it here. And then this would actually be a lot of verbiage. Oops. So over here, this is where you sell the goods, right? So verbiage again around what they're buying. So same thing like before, but then you can have really anything down. I think he has just a little bit of a spacer. Testimonials. This could be, again, more information. Mainly, actually, this would be a good section to put information about you, more information about the product. So he even has, this would be a video sales letter. So he has some upsells down here, but this isn't a checkout. These would be linked over to a checkout page. So I like, with landing pages, I like to have the checkout like right there, depending on the offer. Now, if the offer is a little bit higher, because you can get by with that if it's a lower ticket, like I was saying. But if you're doing a landing page into a masterclass at a price point, so like maybe $150 masterclass for 3 hours or whatever it is, then you would do something like this. You would have, this would be a video explaining your epic masterclass. This would be more about you. This would be more information on the masterclass, and here's the price point. And then you could put, you don't have to put the checkout page. You can link it over to a checkout page. So it really depends on the product and the price point. So it's hard to kind of gauge that just showing you all this. But if you ever have questions around that, just feel free to reach out to me. And then these would link over, like I said, to a checkout page and then a thank you page. So that's technically like a 3-step, because again, on that thank you page, you can upsell them. So it's super simple. They have tons of templates, which is really cool. And then you just hit publish, and then you're ready to rock and roll essentially. So Have fun playing around with it. I hope you all take advantage. It's DropFunnels is only $50 a month. So it's like the cheapest funnel builder you're gonna be able to find. And okay, I think that's it. All right, everyone. I'll talk to you later. See ya.